Hello and welcome to another video here at AV Forums. This time we're taking a look at our recommended picture settings for the Hisense 65XT910 Ultra HD 4K LED TV. So the first thing we'll need to do is go into the menu system, which you do by pressing the menu button on the remote control. Then just go across. That takes you into the full menu system, and we want the picture submenu, so go across again. And then we want to select the correct picture mode. Now ordinarily we'd probably recommend selecting theatre mode because that has the closest out of the box settings to the industry standards. However, it also introduces unwanted noise and banding into the image, so in actual fact we're going to recommend using the natural picture mode. You can leave the brightness control as default setting of 50 and then bring the contrast control down from 50 to about 44. We found that as default setting it was clipping white and you were losing detail in the bright parts of the image. So bring that down to about 44. The natural picture mode is also rather oversaturated, so bring the colour control down to about 40. That should bring the colour closer to the industry standard of Rec 709. In terms of the backlight, you can leave the local dimming on, we find that worked very well, and then bring the backlight itself down to about 35. This is a very bright TV, no need to set too high, it would just be too bright. So we found that a combination of a backlight setting of 35 and a contrast setting of 44 was a good combination. And the advanced picture settings, leave tint at 0, bring sharpness down to 0, otherwise it introduces unwanted ringing around images, and then set ultra smooth motion to off, noise reduction to off, and adaptive contrast to off. You can select a colour temperature of warm, but even by selecting warm we still found there was too much blue in the grayscale in the natural picture mode. So if you go into the white balance control, what you need to do is just bring blue down a little bit. So bring blue offset down a bit and bring blue gain down a bit, and that will take that blue out of the grayscale. Now there is also a colour tuner, a colour management system, but we found that using this to calibrate the actual colours, particularly in natural picture mode, just ended up making the lower saturation points really undersaturated, so we suggest leaving it alone. However, the recommendations we've given you here we think will give you an excellent picture on the Hisense. So these are our recommendations for the Hisense 65XT910 Ultra HD 4K LED TV. Don't forget that you can read the actual review at avforums.com/reviews. And you can also see more videos at avforums.com/videos. And why not follow us on Twitter? And like us on Facebook. Thanks for watching.